Stepped up to the house party, kinda faded. J's on mask on, yeah, I'm kinda basic. You stood out, Halle Berry cut, amazing.
Style type of thing.
Okay, when you want me to start this?
Freestyle. Huh?
You want me to start the
Let's get it.
second?
Alrighty. Gotta get the energy.
Energy.
And no Red Bull has been consumed.
Red Bull's not good for you, man.
It really isn't.
Oh, one time. Oh, welcome back.
Yes.
You know it's the break. This is not working.
Oh, it's not working?
Nah, not on my end.
Week 39.
There we go.
Week 39. Week 39.
Get it.
Week 30.
Da 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 ba da.
39.
Week.
Energy.
Energy.
No Red Bull.
No Red Bull. Red Bull's not good for you. Stay away from the Red Bull.
But I do got wings. Let's fly.
Good one. Tuesday night, 8 to 9 p.m. You know what time it is. You tapped in with the Kingsmen. I hope you guys sent some love to Deals on his birthday.
Yes, sir.
Celebrating his birthday, he and his sister Connect.
Happy birthday, y'all.
And I know you guys are joining the playlist. We got the best thing going on here,
Every
man.
single week.
Every
and if
week.
you haven't heard, where you been?
I don't know. Living under a rock. Because we're making waves.
Apparently, man.
I want to send some love to Selena Graves, who's getting ready to go on tour. First stop is in Atlanta in July. I think it's July 8th,
That's
Dre.
so what's up,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
So what's up.
Yeah, so Selena, we love you. Thank you for having us be a part. Wishing you the best, continued success.
Amen.
If you in Atlanta, make sure you pop up on the tour. The
Selena-
date I'll get, and then
What's
we'll show
the name? At Selena Graves
on IG,
on Instagram.
At Selena Graves. We got some stuff to talk about.
We got a couple things.
What's the topic?
So I was trying to think of what could be the most. Oh, look at this! It's not even working. What could be the most?
Controversial?
Yeah, that's the word.
You want controversy, bro?
Guess what?
What?
We're going to have to go straight to it. Straight.
Okay, so what's good? What you got?
No, but you ain't hear the word that I'm using. Straight.
Oh,
Straight to it. Straight to it. So, this was actually good news when I heard of it.
Okay.
But to all those who, little disclaimer, we love everybody.
Yes.
All right? Whatever you decide, guess what? God gave you that decision.
Choice, freedom of free will.
That's it. So, since we're going to start off like that, there were some choices made by Target.
Bum, bum, bum.
I don't think it was the wisest. It started with the idea, because I always think to myself, when these people make ideas, they sit in a boardroom and they say, you know what? Oh, that's a great idea. Let's do that.
And they have to I'm going to let you, but they have to weigh the pros and the cons. So they knew exactly what they were doing.
I don't see any pros in it, but
talk about what happened. What happened? Because we going, what happened?
I know. Target. So what they decided to release to the public is something called a boy onesie or boy one piece, something like that. I can't even say the whole. I could be incorrect, but it started a frenzy. It started a commotion amongst parents, and they wasn't having it.
So what it is Target
They wasn't having it at all.
made a one-piece boys bathing suit that allowed for young boys, young men, young males to tuck their genitals as if they were females. And so there was a big outrage pretty much all over the country where people were saying, like, it's not necessary. You're pushing this again on kids. You're pushing this agenda. And Target had other things, not just the bathing suit, but in that section for children, specifically geared towards boys, that were pushing that lifestyle choice. And people weren't happy about it. So they lost some money.
No. A lot of money, though, bro.
How much was it?
A lot of money. We're talking about billions. I don't know the exact money, but billions is enough. And whoever decided to make this decision, or a team, was it really worth it?
So we got to stop and think, though, why the children? Because like everyone as an adult, live your life, make your own choices. We all have to live in the beds that we make. But why are you messing with the children? That's my whole thing. Leave the kids alone. And so Target won't get my money. They weren't getting it, but they did have these fruit roll-ups. These like natural. They did have these fruit roll-ups that I really enjoyed. I'm going to be able to get them anywhere else.
So if you don't know what fruit roll-ups are, they're candy, right?
Yeah, remember the joints?
Oh, I do. I do.
Crazy.
Fruit roll-ups. If you don't remember that, it came out when? In the 90s? It's been a minute.
They still out though.
It's been a minute.
They still out.
Right?
Yeah. Fruit roll-ups.
So yeah, it's unfortunate that Target to decide to make that decision, but it cost them.
And they get the Donkey of the Day award.
They do.
Shame on you.
Yeehaw.
We'll leave it at that.
Yeehaw.
And speaking of donkeys, let's talk about foxes.
That ain't sound like a donkey real quick.
What?
Though, with the noise I just
yawn?
made. No. Oh, yeah. Speaking about foxes.
Speaking about animals.
Oh, man. Listen, my prayers go out to the, what is it, Jamie Foxx family.
Yeah.
Allegedly. Well,
for those that don't know, right?
Yeah.
He has been in the hospital. Has been off the scene for a couple months. Something happened. We don't know what it was, but he was in the hospital. He was gravely ill in critical condition. And so a couple weeks ago, you said his daughter put out that he was doing better.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah. And actually, he was invited or hired to do a show that actually would include his daughter. So I guess this was for some people saying it was like press for something to come out, like a rollout. But then I read that he took some vaccine.
Yeah, so on the blog sites, what they're saying is that he was doing a film for Netflix and was required, not pressured, but was required to take the COVID-19 vaccine or a vaccine. After he did that...
This is alleged, though.
Alleged, right? Because it's from some of the blog sites. I don't know if they're reputable. But allegedly, he took the vaccine and it partially paralyzed and blinded him. So that's what's been coming out the last week. We don't know how true it is. I have to do some more research. But then there were scenes of him in Miami. Someone told me he was in Miami living it up. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I've heard more stories towards him being
ill.
No, healthy.
Oh, really?
Or getting better, which is great news.
We're not following the same people because I haven't heard that.
Yeah. Shout out to the Joe Budden podcast. I heard from them.
Okay.
I believe so. Yeah, and I saw it on Instagram too.
Okay. So maybe
but again, I don't believe in everything that I see or hear on Instagram. Mm-hmm. If you do, shame on you. But it's all alleged.
So yeah, he was in the video I saw. He was in Miami, and so Miami got a lot of stuff going on right now, man. There's a lot going on in Miami.
Yeah, I believe there was a something for Memorial Day. Some people got shot. Listen, summertime is a beautiful time as far as the weather's concerned, but for some people, they find it time to get crazy. Mm-hmm. And so prayers out to each and every person that goes out this summer to enjoy themselves, because we will, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You gotta be in high spirits.
Yeah.
But yeah, also prayers to the Jamie Foxx family.
Mm-hmm.
I believe he'll be all right.
Yeah, prayers to the people in Miami who experienced some gun violence and were shot. And we're sending up prayers for DC YoungFly. I think he's most well known for being on Wild 'N Out, Nick Cannon's show. His significant other, his partner, was in Miami getting plastic surgery, was it?
You didn't hear that from me, though.
No, sidebar real quick. DC YoungFly, I like that young man because
I've seen the growth in him.
Yeah, and a couple years ago, they were saying that they were asking him to replace Nick Cannon when Nick Cannon had said some things that the powers that be did not like. And DC YoungFly said, nah, he put me on. I'm not going to sell him out. Yeah. And I respect that.
Amen.
Yeah.
So,
let me ask you a question, though. How do you feel about plastic surgery? If your partner, because it's not the first time I've seen it. I watch a little Ratchet TV from time to time. Mm-hmm. The last one I was watching, was it Love and Hip Hop Miami? Mm-hmm. And what's that girl's name? Suki Hana.
Never heard of her, but
Suki Hana, she's crazy. She like the leader of the City Girls. She might as well hot girl summer, hot girl life. She crazy.
She's all about that life.
Yeah, but she was dating a guy, Kill Bill, and she was going to get surgery and get a BBL, Brazilian butt lift. And her significant other said, nah, don't do it. You don't need it. So I could be wrong, but it seems like this is becoming a trend amongst younger people. When I thought of plastic surgery back in the day, you just thought of like celebrities, right?
Yeah,
people
Botox.
that have money, Botox, Mike Jackson,
breast implants.
But now it's becoming a more. I guess it's gotten cheaper, maybe, and so more people are taking.
Yeah, they're taking trips to other places to pay for it less. I don't know if it's that good, but
you a fan of?
I am not a fan of anything that God has not made. I'm gonna keep it 100, but I will say there are some good doctors out there. I've seen some things. right, and I'm like, when I found out, like, wow, that was plastic surgery. But you know what? I will say this: there are some women that are blessed with a certain curvature, so therefore maybe a little extra might, do it. But then there are those who you can clearly tell something is different.
Yeah, they got some work done.
Like the hips are not matching up with their thighs, and the thighs not matching up with your knees, and a whole bunch of other stuff. But the whole, you know what? I will say this, because we've been talking for a few weeks about choosing wisely. And I think that people do not know how to choose people that they love, friends, significant others, chosen family, etc., etc., etc. I wouldn't be dating someone who would even consider that to be an option.
Okay.
Right?
All right.
Like I said, unless that was a complete change and she was like, out of the blue, oh, I don't like myself and I just want to do this. At that point, I would hope that we can have a conversation. I'm not going to lie. I would try to convince her that she does not need that, because this is what attracted you to me, or vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you. Exactly.
Let me throw a monkey wrench in there, though. Sometimes plastic surgery is needed not just for cosmetic reasons, right? Different women have larger size breasts, and different things that go on that can cause back issues. And so sometimes women get that done to alleviate it can help alleviate some other medical issues.
But we're not talking about that.
But what I'm saying is, I'm playing devil's advocate. Sometimes it's necessary, and while you're in there, they get some things fixed up. But the reason for it is not necessarily because I just want to look better. So I can't speak to DC YoungFly's partner or his wife's reason for it. I think she just had a baby. So I think it was Mommy Makeover from what I saw on the blog sites. But
it makes me think something, and I could be wrong, that your self-esteem must not really be high.
I don't think her self-esteem was low. I think that in the lifestyle that she lives, in the notoriety that she has, as well as her husband or partner, I don't know if they're married, that after having the kid, she wanted to, quote unquote, fix herself so that she could still, look good for Hollywood. It wasn't just for, I'm not saying we don't know if he was in support of that. I'm assuming he was.
Yeah.
But sure. Maybe she wanted to look good for him. I
don't think so.
Who knows?
Because again, what the thing is, and I don't know if it's true. I'm only reporting what I hear. Don't kill the messenger. What I heard is they're not doing it for you. They're not doing it for me. They're not doing it for anybody with a penis. Excuse my language.
So you think they're doing it for other women?
For themselves, for other women. Maybe the end result long down the road. When you look far ahead, and it might be for the guys, and that's far. I would be wrong if I try to promote or persuade her from doing that. You know what I'm saying? Because, again, I'm wrong for being attracted to natural, God-made.
Who said you're wrong, though? Bruh. Listen, I wish Deals was here, because nobody said you're wrong. Everybody has a preference. Women have their preferences. Their preferences are glorified. But you know what? The minute you have a preference, it is a problem. You're right. And we're moving. We're not even going to go there. We're not even going there. But again, we're sending love to DC YoungFly and his family as they mourn the passing of his wife or his partner when she went to go get plastic surgery in Miami. Miami's the hot spot right now. Even with the what's good?
It was so crazy. It almost seemed like you were about to give all the details. So unfortunately, she lost her life in Miami at 8:42 on.
No, Miami is important. I keep saying that Miami because Jamie Foxx was spotted in Miami. She passed away in Miami.
It's the good weather, man.
Right? Yeah, so. But then also shout out to the Miami Heat for beating all the odds and making it to the NBA Finals. I don't know what happened with Boston because they pretty much fell apart. I was rooting for them, but Miami's. I
was rooting for Miami, man.
You didn't like Boston?
I don't like anything Massachusetts.
My sister's from there. Shout out April.
New York,
man.
New York, baby, New York.
But Miami's not New York. So what are you talking about?
they were going against Boston, whose arch rival is to New York.
Okay.
Come on, man. You know this.
Boston.
Patriots, Boston Red Sox.
Okay. No,
I mean, Celtics. Right. These are the three. And don't get me wrong, as someone who appreciates sports, Boston teams are known to be pretty good. They've always been. Boston Red Sox, Celtics, and
Patriots have
they all three top teams. So you got to give it to them. But yeah, you know what it is. But listen, I'm going for the Heat.
I don't think they have a chance against Denver. Denver, from the games that I saw, Denver's plays are just too big. Super pause. They're just too large. Miami doesn't have enough size, enough height to be able to stop that. And Nikola Jokic, man.
Yeah, so he's not athletic at all. And to be honest with you, it's boring watching him.
But that goofy boy.
His intellect of the game is on a totally different level. And to be honest with you, you don't even have to be a sports fanatic to see that. That's what I think the beauty of it, of his game is. We're used to the majority of,
superstars.
Exactly. Being able to be athletic, handle pretty with the, you know what I'm saying? Defense. Yeah, he's really not interesting to watch, but he is because he's winning.
He impacts the game
in a
number of ways.
I mean, right now, if you're watching this, Miami's losing 1-0, right?
1-0, yeah.
Correct. The next game is coming up. Who do you think is going to take this series or the next game?
I think Denver's going to win. I do think Miami's going to win one.
Damn.
I don't know which one they're going to win, if they win one, but Denver is dangerous. Jamal Murray is balling out of control. Michael Porter Jr., his shot is lethal. They also have Octavius Caldwell Pope. What those? They have Contavious Caldwell Pope. He used to play for the Lakers, but he ain't with us no more, so I don't really care about him. But Denver is gonna definitely win a chip this year. Shout out to them. I need my Lakers to get it together. Get rid of LeBron. Get rid of him.
You know that's not happening.
I know it's not happening, but
in fact, LeBron is gonna tell you.
Tell me what?
Get rid of that fan. Get rid of that fan.
See, you know how to get me hyped, bro. I'm not on that note. We appreciate you guys. We're gonna play some more music because I don't like talking about get hyped when we talk about LeBron. So,
but listen, it's been an interesting week. Stay tuned, yo. Stay tuned.
I'm pressing play. We'll be back.
Text from Drake told me to get dressed and be on my way. Yeah. Pulled up to the scene with it. And I'm super clean with it. She was on the dance floor. Seemed like she was waiting for me.